I have a question about the dream state. You said that we go in our dream reality, the nighttime sleeping reality, and that's when we were closest to our knowingness, or that divine part of ourselves.
In a sense, you can understand that you have more access to direct knowingness, not more access to the divine part of yourself, but also understand that in this reality, more and more you will find in this waking dream reality, tapping into that knowingness. As you expand, you will, in that sense, begin to expand beyond belief systems into knowingness from time to time. So it is not, shall we say, impossible to experience that knowingness in the waking dream, but far more, shall we say, likely and common in what you consider to be your sleeping dream, in that you separate the two dreams. Our perception is that as you expand, you will blend them into one waking, living dream.
Okay, then how does that accessing that knowingness in your sleeping dream relate to nightmares? What we term as nightmares.
Well, sometimes it will simply be tapping into particular scenarios that you wish to play out in physical terms, though not midwife them, so to speak, into this particular reality. So it allows you to access that without having, in that sense, to live it in this reality. One other reason is that you do, and that you create yourselves to be, shall we say, beings that chop yourselves up into little bits and create nice compartments to file those bits in. That many times some of your core fears or issues, which you will not allow yourself to look at, will, in a sense, force their way, so to speak, with your allowance, to the forefront in that sleeping dream reality where you will enable yourself to look at them a bit more openly.
Was that the purpose for us separating from the waking dream to the sleeping dream? Why did that occur?
Well, as you became more and more of a limited focus in consciousness, you began, in that sense, to disregard the more malleable, the more, shall we say, immediately manifesting portions of your consciousness. But since they still existed, you created very creatively a compartment, a place to file them, and this is your experience. You, in waking and living this dream, live a particular set of rules and parameters, and the ideas that you have separated from this, you then access, shall we say, on quite a regular basis. So you are, quite literally, even this waking dream, always in touch with other aspects of your simultaneous being.
Okay, so that would explain times that I find when I know I'm in my waking dream, but I can't tell if I'm in the sleeping dream or the waking dream. That would explain the merging of those two?
Oh, very good. This is one of the symptoms where you begin to ask, well, did I dream that, or is it real? As the line begins to dissolve, as the line begins to literally be erased by you, that is one of the symptoms, yes. One of the other quote-unquote symptoms will be the idea of waking up with no ready memories, for you will begin to cease to make the separation.
I don't quite understand that part.
In other words, should you find that your whole life you woke up with vivid memories of your dreams, and this begins to, shall we say, ease up or cease altogether, that is another symptom of blending the two realities.
Okay, now, well, I'm stuck in a point here. I'm trying to put the question together.
All right, let's unstuck it.
If you're merging the waking and the dream reality, the waking dream and the sleeping dream, if you're merging them, then you have that unlimited ability that you appear to have in your sleeping dream.
Well, this is what happens. As you begin to broaden your definitions of this waking dream, things which formerly seemed impossible, the stuff dreams are made of, begin to express in this reality at a comfortable rate, a bit at a time. But again, as you do, you will find this reality to be quite a bit more malleable. You will find time will have a different relationship. You will begin to more immediately manifest things and simply no longer have the need for the delineation.
When you say time has a different relationship,
the cause and effect that we spoke of earlier, there will be far less of a lag. There will be more of an immediate creation. Also understand one way that you can facilitate this is very simple. To draw relevance from that reality into this one gives validity to that reality. And how you do so is this. You have a particular dream. You wake up and you remember it. And perhaps you explored something in particular, either positive or negative. in any way that you can imagine. Utilize what you have just dreamed to form a concept that you can then act upon in this dream. If you are willing to take actions based on learnings, expansions, and exploration in that reality, you begin again to erase that line. So should you learn something about yourself in a dream that you can then wake up and apply, go right ahead. That allows that dream to now become confluent with this one.
Okay.